City in the mighty Big East, Omaha, Nebraska, home to the Creighton Bluejays.
This is going to be one of those games where St. John's early has to keep the crowd quiet, share the ball, play their game. Pretty good start.
No doubt. Sellers, a little roll. The rebound is cleared to Darling. And Mitchell, I beg your pardon. Moves it up late to Jackson. He drains the tray.
This is with that arc.
What's been missing is that automatic guy from deep. Ashworth gone now and running across the pond after some time in the G League. And Mitchell makes it
moving that ball around and holding Creighton to one and done at this end.
Green playing with a left shoulder that's been problematic. It's a nice turn on that, but I know you like his work ethic.
Yeah, for Creighton.
This is a big one. And that going down is huge because he's ripped. And if not Hopkins, it could be Zubin.
Yeah.
It has to come away from the basket. Tap out, recovery to the Johnnies.
Yeah, can't afford that for Creighton. Tim, they're just too athletic, not allow second chances for St. John's.
Quickness of Ozias Sellers is huge. And when you see Trout, he can get on a roll. This could happen.
Building on it, just so good here at Creighton.
Hopkins, that's where he likes it.
He needs to see some go in.
Mitchell, nice work.
Something good is always going to happen having him on the floor, especially for St. John's and Mitchell.
Dix. This is another kid that can nail him from deep. The Iowa transfer pass. After the ball fake. Gray with a good recovery though.
What about the recovery from the athleticism, being quick to the ball.
Sellers with the iron kind.
Great form. He has the ability to shoot under duress and some success. Speaking of,
by the way, the rims always know
not a big thing, but the thing to go down. But good job by St. John's running one guy. The next guy helps in the recovery.
Shannon in traffic. And just willed his way to the basket that time.
Sanders is one of those players that has to make shots early to set up the drive. You know, he has a couple of different moves with him, but to see it go in, he needs it.
When there's no hesitation,
shouldn't be.
Can be devastating.
And there shouldn't be. Bench player, you have to come in with the same energy and play as well, no worse. Play better, great, but you have to maintain that level if you're coming in off the bench right now for Creighton.
Freeman has come in, Blake Harper in as well. Graves out into the jump board.
Creighton. So you know exactly where, or they know where their bread is buttered.
Hopkins, beautiful spin move. He's so gifted with the ball.
If you think about it, even more than that, the last 2 seasons before this year, he only played 17 games. So he's up to 15 now, or 16. Wow. In Omaha. No matter who plays here, you got to be able to shoot that long ball.
Here's Dylan Darling. Well guarded, but again, this is the kind of talent. And
some things up. Got to get back to your fundamentals. You want to get this game back into a good flow. That's the decision of the players.
Darling with a triple. McDermott was not at all pleased. And he let Breeding and Chiazza know it. Off that armbar that was called against Green on this end moments ago. Quick answer from Austin Schwartz.
Or use your strength.
Did not take the shot fake from Green. Kept his feet firmly on the ground. And the left-hander with the answer.
Need that from your guards. Can't abandon that part of it.
Gray, little high-low game into Zuby. That's a great find. The pass is low, but not a problem for the lefty. But it is trap. That is perfect Rick Pitino defense. That's what you want to see. Hopkins. Let that pass go awry. Here's an answer from downtown, though. Ozias Sellers. Go away at this stage, and Blue Jays need a run here before the half.
And then I don't know what you do with this. You know?
Indeed.
Like, what do you do with that?
Yeah.
So even when he's not scoring, he's only taken 1 field goal. He's got 2 points. He's got 5 assists. So that's turned into about 14 points.
Daniels for 3.
Look at this. You've been doing this a little while, huh, Jen? Easy game, isn't it?
Yep.
If you make it easy.
Another putback.
I mean,
by Hartman to enable Graves to come down with it. Pretty good quick one. And he does. There's the left hand. Good Dick Graves.
And basically means no second chance points, so they have to be more efficient in those sets initially.
Yeah.
I know this Creighton team is built to score, but still they have guys who can stand guys up. They have pride. They have some guys who can defend. Boy, that Michigan team.
It's something else.
I mean, and Dusty May runs about 5 plays for that. He just lets them go play. I love that. Mindless basketball.
Oh, just a Euro. You're right. I believe you.
I ain't going anywhere, Big Daddy B. I ain't going anywhere.
Off the curl, Dix needs some help. Trout, you know, he hit 3 in a row in the first half.
Trying to get back into this game.
Yeah.
But they went away from him a little bit.
Sure did. And an answer, you've got to defend 3 on that end of the floor. That can get hot, yes, but they don't really turn over their opponents. And that's a problem when you're down by this much. And Hopkins makes it even more with the triples. Largest lead of the day. Green. Perimeter defense has been outstanding. That time, finally understanding that.
To blow you away with his lateral movement. And you have to recognize that and expose that when you can if you're Creighton.
Ejiofor is just too strong. And this is where that strength
in the ball. We didn't see that early on for St. John's this season. They understand he is a part of what decides who their identity is.
Green, beautiful lob inside. Can't get it to go, and again, up against the clock. Look at the big fella on the floor. Look at that. Absolutely, man, that is just perfection. When you got a size body like that. Isaiah Sellers and Dylan Mitchell on the floor for St. John's. They've had total control since the midway point of the first half. Nothing but teardrop balls. And this crowd being patient. They really need to see the ball go through the hoop on this end. We're in a lot of traffic. Wills that one through. 65-47.
I think you mentioned Hudson Greer. This is a team, Jackson McCann, for how you played. He's a polarizing guard.
Green working up and under against Gray right before the shot clock ran out.
The problem right now, the defense is holding you, even when you make a shot, to a couple of seconds.
Boom.
And then now
find out who that guy is. Sophomore up against the clock, didn't get it to go. Crowd wanted to foul, didn't get it. Schwartz, he's a candidate. He's a candidate to be that guy.
We haven't said his name much. He's been playing great, but you know, just when you think you've figured it out, you're playing well, you're competing, you get hit, you get punched in the mouth like this.
There's another steal by Sellers. End-to-end, counted and foul. A step slow all day. And the win at St. John's last week that we had on Fox, and just let it get away in the last 3 minutes. The confidence just keeps cranking from downtown.
It's not enough.
But as we mentioned going to break a moment ago, this is when you burn the tape and move on.
Yeah.
Because, but as we mentioned going to break a moment ago, this is when you burn the tape
in this conference.
I'll tell you, Rick can talk in absolutes, and he'll always do that. That's one of the things you have to love about him. Hopkins puts that one in. And when he said to you today, I'm going to Danny Hurley as well. And I think it's also true with Rick with a guy like Massey. That's a nice little play to the basketball. Maybe he can get in the York area. But those guys enable, they enable Danny to lose his sanity from time to time.
Svita makes me better at my job.
Yeah.
I want to say that about my play-by-play guy, but I feel just the same when I get done working with him.
You are the lose control. Harper from downtown.
They should be one of those teams that runs people down, but to only force 5 turnovers against the St. John's team that plays pretty fast. I thought St. John's did a wonderful job of being under control this entire game. You never got a sense that they were kind of off balance or off kilter, and sometimes they get that way because so it's easy to kind of understand why he would, I guess you would call it, get a pass, if you will.
Johnny's got a little sloppy. And listen to that resounding. St. John's in double figures with 6 of them.
Your final score, the Blue Jays dropped to 10.